Alright. Alright, hey guys, we are actually back in Warcraft 3. We're now doing Path of the Damned, which is the undead campaign. And it comes immediately after the human campaign. Yeah, so it's going to be pretty fun. We are starting out in Vandermar Village, which is actually not in World of Warcraft. I have to assume it was just completely destroyed. Okay, so let's go.
What trickery is this? Mal'Ganis! I don't know how you survived, but
Calm yourself, Prince Arthas. I am Tychondrius. Like Mal'Ganis, I am a dreadnought. But I am not your enemy. In truth, I've come to congratulate you.
Congratulate me?
By killing your own father and delivering this land to the Scourge, you have passed your first test. The Lich King is pleased with your enthusiasm.
Yes. I've damned everyone and everything I've ever loved in his name. And I still feel no remorse, no shame, no pity.
The rune blade that you carry was forged by the Lich King and empowered to steal souls. Yours was the first one it claimed.
Then I'll make do without one. What is the Lich King's will?
The cult of the damned must be rallied once again. Many of the acolytes have been in hiding amongst the populace. Once you've rallied them, I will give you further instructions.
Alright. Whoop. Here we go, turn down the sound. Sorry. We are playing, as Arthas, still. He's back. Now he's a corpse, I think. I don't know. That's always been a little bit confusing. I was always under the impression that Arthas isn't dead. But apparently World of Warcraft says that he is already dead, so I'm not sure.
Our master, Kel'Thuzad, told us that you would come. Kel'Thuzad? How could he have known it? Be wary. If the townsfolk see your undead minions, they'll call the local guards to stop you.
Yes, this is true. They will also call the guards if they see Arthas, needless to say, because he's riding a fucking undead horse. I love the undead horse, by the way. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. First, I'm going to mention, I am actually sick, just bear that in mind. That's why I'm going to be coughing, and my throat's pretty messed up. It's really annoying. Okay. So Arthas has lost all of his cool stuff, unfortunately. So basically looking for these red guys, whereas all the blue ones are killable, and probably should be killed. This is a fun level. Basically your goal is to get 30 of the acolytes, and then you can see him over here hanging out with frickin' Tychondrius, who is one of the major dreadlords of... one of the major dreadlords. Or the Nephirim? It's not Nephilim, that's Diablo. Whatever they call themselves. Okay, what are you gonna tell me? Oh, good to know. Okay, so anyway, we're playing as Arthas post him killing his father, which you saw in the last chapter. I will be your eyes. Shades are fun. You don't get them really again until later in this game, but they're a fun unit, for the most part. I'm not very stealthy, or even attention-y, so I'm not great with them. Okay, this part is probably the hardest part of this level. What you should do is just go up here, and then use the shade to sort of scout out and see where the enemy are. You want to avoid this spot, because the night is really tough, and you've only got 2 ghouls. And ghouls are generally weaker than footmen. Now you do have Arthas, and so you will be able to survive if those 3 attack you, but it's still difficult. So what I would suggest is, he'll wait and watch for the guards. You send Arthas this way, over into here. Yeah, see, so those guards are coming, but we should have time. Kill this guy before he gets over there. There you go. Okay, the guards are getting close, so get into this corner. There we go. And then you're just going to wait for them to make the loop up to here again. We can even have him check to see how far they've gotten. So they're probably right there right now, and we just can't see them. Whoop, yep, see? Right there. They don't notice that skeleton for some motherfucking reason. Who knows? I go unseen. Let's see. I like the shade. They talk cool. Okay, so they're going up there now so we can send Arthas. Oh wait, no, there's those guys there. So, actually, let's send Arthas up this way. Quickly, before they get there. Before they get there. Do it. Shit, I forgot about those guys. Okay, we accidentally pulled one, but that's fine. We can just kill him. I'm not an expert at this game, never was. Okay. So we pulled one guy, but that's fine. I forgot that you can't go that way, even though I literally just told you guys that. So what you want to do is head back to here. The shade will keep an eye out for the guards, because you want to get down here and get the guy who's right there. Whoops, see, okay, so the captain's right there. What's funny is you can actually get in there, yeah. Well, normally you can get in their way, which is pretty funny. They still don't notice your shade. You guys good? Good. Okay. So we're gonna head down here. Warp. There we go. Kill these guys. Boom. Destroy that. Heal this potion's healing. Talk to him. Oop, didn't mean to attack him. That was my bad, that was a little rude. Okay. Now, suggesting you didn't want to fight those two guys. Now there's of course one, so it wouldn't be hard to kill, but if you don't want to fight them, there is a way around that's pretty useful. So you go over here, and you go up through here. Yeah, so you get up to here, send your shade out to scout around, see where the people are going to be. This area doesn't have a lot of guards, but it has lots of townspeople who will call these guys. See, there's a lot of guys here. You are not really capable of fighting that many people. For some reason they don't spawn for me, I don't know why, but there's normally two guys fighting there. It's pretty entertaining. Okay. So you kill him. A good thing is, so watch this. Well, let's see. So let's say I didn't manage to kill all these guys. Like, I'm not going to manage to kill him. You don't actually have to worry about that, because the guards will just go to where you were. So I'm going to go up here, and then I'll be fine. See? By the way, I took Unholy Aura, which makes your units faster and regenerate life faster, over Death Pact, because Death Pact is only really useful if you have a large group. Okay, so you can see the guards there, who they're about to call. So we're going to move down into here. There we are. Now I'm going to send my shade to see where the guards are moving. Okay, so they've all gone. He's going to keep scouting. Now, if I'm not mistaken... Okay. So they're going to return now, so we'll be fine heading up here. Basically ignore all those people. They're no concern to you. This knight, you have to sort of watch for his patrol. I'm being very informative about how this one works. Because this level is very finicky at times. Okay. So you get to here, Sinarth is down here by himself to pick up this guy. Yeah, okay, so we're up to 8. Doing their little thing, the Cult of the Damned. Okay, now Arthas is going to get you some more troops right here. Well, there you go, so Arthas now got some undead at his command that are going to be helpful for you. He says they're dead recently, but they're all skeletons, go figure. They should be zombies. Or anything else. Anyway, okay, so next thing you want to do, kill these people. You can skip this whole area, but don't. Okay. The bandits are going to fight there. Don't get involved in that fight. Go get this guy. Oop. See, they're going to be fighting over there. Let them fight. Let them fight it out, if you will. You can get a little closer and watch if you want. Okay, so that guy's going to get owned. So you're going to come up here. There you go. These guys are not hard to kill. You can heal up your units if you want. I personally want to, so... Kill this last little bandit if you left him alive, like I did. Whoop whoop. Okay, back to some lore shit. Why am I still carrying you around? You go over here. Back to some lore shit. So, Arthas, interestingly, commented that he's damned everybody and everything he's ever loved. That's not entirely true. He did something a little interesting. You see, this is sort of some extended universe stuff, but it is canon. So, Arthas kills his father. And then he runs off and disappears for a little bit before this happens, before he gets teleported here. He doesn't teleport here as soon as he kills his father. He actually goes off and does something else. Specifically, what happens is Arthas heads to, I think it's Balnir Farmyard. Here's why he does that. In Balnir Farmyard, there's a grave. The grave in, by the way, this is very sad. This guy was married, and yet I came to get him. Also, it's only men who are in the Cult of the Damned. A bit weird. Anyway, Arthas, you see, when he was young, had a horse. He was about, I believe he was 9 when the horse was born. And then, the horse died, you see, when he was, when he was 19. The horse in question is his horse, Invincible, who was originally going to be named, he was going to name the horse, I think it was Snow something? Poison, interesting. But originally he was going to name the horse Snowbright, I believe it was. Or Snowbright's mother. Anyway, at any point. So, but he decided to follow the tradition of paladins and noblemen and whatnot, and he named his horse after the attribute that he felt fit his horse best. The trait he decided on was Invincible. He believed that his horse was the greatest horse, and was unstoppable. Unfortunately, his horse was injured when Arthas was out in the wilderness, because Arthas sort of has this theme of cold. It was the middle of winter. So, Arthas lost his horse, and he had his horse buried in Balnir Farmstead, where the horse was born. So, here's what's interesting. Arthas, now evil, possibly dead, makes a decision, a very interesting decision, and that decision is he decides to go and raise Invincible from the dead with his new powers. He raises Invincible, and Invincible becomes the horse that you now see him riding. That's why Arthas didn't have a horse before, but now does, is because he is riding Invincible. Invincible stays with him, as you'll see, throughout all of this. There's a fight going on up in here. Send everyone. You've got a much larger group now, so it's a bit harder. Okay, now we got him. Okay. Get this guy. He'll only come once he sees Arthas for some reason. So don't go this way, you don't want to deal with this knight. Luckily there's no patrol over there, so you're fine. We're going to check out around here. Some ladies of the night hang out there. Okay, so there's a guy there. We'll want to pick him up. The guy over there. Well, what I want to see is what's up here. There's the cathedral. Anyway, so yeah, Arthas actually seems to has this weird thing where he, willingly goes back and saves his horse. Even though he's betrayed everyone else, the horse still matters to him for some reason. Arthas is sort of, before World of Warcraft changed everything, Arthas was actually strangely obsessed with his past. It was kind of interesting that he would go through the effort of keeping as much of his... Oh crap, okay, we're gonna be in a fight here. Yeah, okay, we're gonna be in a big fight, but luckily we've got a lot of people, so we should be fine. I had too many people, there was no way I could avoid that, but seriously, we're gonna be alright. So, kill that guy first. Looks like we only pulled one footman, so we should not have any problems. We might not even lose a unit. Unless his friend joins the fight, get out of there. Damn, we pulled him. Alright, kill him. We gonna be alright? We're gonna be alright? Yeah, we're gonna be alright. Okay. So, let's go see how many units are over here. No, not you. You. My sight is yours. It's them burning the grain, interestingly enough. Alright, let's just send Arthas right over here to grab this guy. Think. The damned stand ready. Flee, bitches! Okay. Now, you are going to want to kill these two guys. There's a good reason for that, though. Yeah. Slicey slice. Slicey slice. You're pretty much fine now when your group is this large, because you actually have a pretty good offensive force, really. There's the captain. You're going to want to kill this guy because there's a whole bunch of them over here that you can rescue. Kill poor captain. I don't think it's the same captain that we had. That guy was way too cool. Okay, just get these guys. Somehow I only got 2 of them, go figure. Get these 2. Come on. I love that line of Arthas's when he says, "Your pain will be legendary." I think it's really cool. Oh, I only need 20? I was not even paying attention. Let's go get this guy. Damn. There we are. See? We got him at the last second. Because I'm a badass.
In your next undertaking,
And what's that?
you will go to Underhall and recover the remains of the Acolyte's former master, the necromancer, Kel'Thuzad.
Oh shit, you guys mirror Underhall. Alright, I've got some time. Let's do this quest. This is a fun one. Digging up the dead.
What the hell is that? This crude contraption will allow you to transport the remains of our master. Can you not simply raise the remains when we find them? Pardon, Lord, but a being of Kel'Thuzad's power can only be reanimated at a nexus of powerful ley energies, and there are no such places in this land. Very well then. Let's move out.
Arthas accepted that pretty quickly. Okay, so once again you have the issue of you don't have a very large force here. You will, don't worry.
Tread lightly.
You basically just want to be very tactical about this, much like last time. Once again, we haven't really met too many people, so there's not much lore I can go to. Tichondrius isn't terribly fascinating beyond the fact that he's one of the leaders of the, whatever, the Nephilim dudes. You are going to be fighting the Paladins, which is fun. Paladins, curiously enough, employ a lot of not Paladins. Go figure. Maybe these guys are even trained Paladins, I don't know. Maybe they're pages. Now do be careful because the meat wagons can hurt your guys, which is a big issue with them. But, obviously they're very...
Stop this madness before it's too late. Stand aside, brother. I've come to collect some old bones and I don't wish to be disturbed.
I really love that line. One of the things that I feel like was lost about Arthas in World of Warcraft is Arthas is very... well, he's a dick. That's one of his best traits, is that he's very comical when he becomes evil. He's very sarcastic, because he doesn't care. And that's what kind of makes him awesome. Well, I thought something I can talk about, and I'll get to. But, you're going to hear a lot, particularly in these early chapters, of Arthas's witticisms. They're quite clever. Okay, so this next area is going to be a pretty intense fight, for the most part. Alright. Well, I say intense fights, 4 dudes against a lot. But I don't want to lose any of my men. I'm trying to keep them all. I've come to collect some old bones and I don't wish to be disturbed. Okay. Well, here's the part that's going to be hard, is we have to fight this paladin here, okay?
I can't believe that we ever called you brother. I knew it was a mistake.
Okay, we're going to lose... Yeah, we lost 1, that's fine.
You've made a mockery of the
Gavinrad, that's a good name. Kill this dude! Okay, he's down. Kill this guy. Okay, so we lost 2 of them. And that's a shame, but it's not too bad. So let's just destroy the rest of this. We don't even have to destroy the rest of it, but I'd like to. Yeah. Okay, so what I was going to talk about is... So, something to make note of is what Arthas becomes after he stops being a paladin. He becomes what's called a Death Knight. Now, anyone can actually be a Death Knight. You don't have to be a paladin. But it is vaguely similar to the Dungeons & Dragons / Pathfinder class, the Anti-Paladin, which is a horrible name, and I just prefer to call them Death Knights or Black Knights, Dark Knights, something like that, because it just sounds better. But so anyway, Arthas is not the first Death Knight, though. He is simply the first of the new Death Knights, the Death Knights under the direct command of the Lich King. Whereas the Death Knights before were just sort of ambiguously controlled by Gul'dan and Ner'zhul. In fact, Ner'zhul said, oh yeah, you guys can pick this up, go ahead. You worked hard. Enjoy those. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Ner'zhul. Ner'zhul and Gul'dan basically controlled the Lich Kings in the very first, or not the Lich Kings, the Death Knights. And the very first Death Knight was Terran Gorefiend, my favorite character in all of in all of Warcraft lore. I think. I might change my mind, but that's what I'm going to say. I'll continue in a second. Cutscene.
Come along now, Necromancer. The powers that you once served have need of you again.
Told you, my death would mean little.
Told you.
What the? Am I hearing ghosts now?
It is I, Kel'Thuzad. I was right about you, Prince Arthas.